Hi there, welcome back to another text and talk about Stellaris Dev Diary 51 called Extra Dimensionals and Precursors. So what are Extra Dimensionals? It's about the Unbidden. You may have heard of them if you have looked at my Let's Play, the Cthulhu Myth, on the channel. Like in the end game, we're up against the Unbidden, and it's pretty dangerous, I can tell you. This is the first version Unbidden. And now they are working on like a second version of them. So what's going to change? Like the Unbidden usually build little combat stations in the systems, and now they are also building anchors. Like they are basically additionally there, like additionally to all those combat stations, defense stations they're building. And these anchors do the following. The more anchors there are in the systems, the quicker the reinforcements spawn from the portal. So the Unbidden's growth is now not like a phenomenon that is fueled by always the same force, by a growing force, and it's also stoppable now not only by destroying the portal as it was earlier on, where like building a fleet and just flying to the portal and suicide bombing it would be the most successful strategy usually at least the quickest. This time it's also probable to fight a war that is like a steady march forward against the Unbidden, which is like a nice alternative. As I understood it, it's still possible to go directly to the portal and destroy it, but that might be a little bit more dangerous or heavier guarded, probably. So anchors are very large stations. They take a long time for the Unbidden to build. They also function as frontier outposts, so they generate borders. So now you know where the borders come from. Usually, like, you had the Unbidden invade a system and destroy everything there, and boom, it had their borders. Even before they built something in there, it had their borders. Now, it seems like these anchors build their borders, which means now that you can now also, like in systems that the Unbidden have cleared, you can resettle colonies, probably. And then, yeah, they might come and attack you, but apart from that, you can just kill their construction ships that are flying around, that are at the moment like just building the stations in there. So there's that. So it's much more important than before to kill these construction ships with the Unbidden. Also, yeah, there's new art, of course. Very nice. Let's see the full size. Scroll over here. Oh, other direction, it seems. Yeah. So everything looks a little more polished now. Like it was a little bit like a greasy, or like a little bit like in a bad film, but now it's very polished. That the death animations for the Unbidden. So you now have a lot more fun killing the Unbidden, which is why you should do that. So where were we? Like we had these nice graphics here. Now you can see the extra dimensional constructors. They now look a lot better. You can see, oh, it's not much bigger, but it's really nice. And you can also see that what they warp in has also been changed from the visuals. It was like a little bit vague, just dots growing, and then something was there. Like all these tiles flowing around. That is new. So that's really nice. So all in all, the Unbidden changes feel really good, and it's also like they don't have a fixed strength anymore, and This means like their threat grows instead of you can just wait until you're strong enough and then go like stop their reinforcements with stations and then just kill their actual portal. Now you can't do that anymore, like because yeah, of course they will be too strong then, because once they have a really high number of these anchors, I expect them to be nearly unbeatable. So what else was added? The precursor anomalies. I think I don't know anyone who has done the precursor thing. I think one subscriber told me he has done the quest line for one precursor race in like 40 games or something. So they have revisited that. So it was much too difficult, sometimes impossible, to collect all 6 artifacts needed to finish their chains. And yeah, that's of course from my subscribers and from my experience, that is totally true. So you have a chance now, maybe not a 1 in 100, but 1 in 10 chance. So it's better. Like as you approach the mid game now, there's a chance that you will get a new event that spawns an additional anomaly somewhere inside your space. So that's really cool. Like, and I've been reading the comments below. Like, it's about if you already have a precursor anomaly, then you have that chance to get another one, like out of the first location, basically, or near that location. So you can see here how that event is built. Authorities on New Eden recently exposed a large smuggling ring, and many arrests have been made. In an attempt to bargain for leniency, one of the smuggler captains gave us the coordinates of a planet that supposedly contains remnants of an ancient precursor civilization. We should investigate this. So there are new events like later, and this smuggling ring, well, that's something totally believable about that. So next week will be about achievements, new achievements. So if you're an achievement hunter, that's interesting for you. Coming in the Kennedy update. I'm really curious what's in the Kennedy update. It's the free update before the banks, the big banks update. Banks, of course, also a fantasy author. I'm curious. Does anyone of you know? Is Kennedy only like a democratic family of the US, or is it also a sci-fi author? Like that would be interesting to know. So if you like regular Stellaris news and of course Let's Plays, the second one is rolling right now. Leviathan's Heart, Snail Wars, a little bit humorous, a little bit lighthearted with a lot of community empires. Then just subscribe to the channel and yeah, you'll get all the information you need. I'm regularly checking in on the dev diaries. Also, I'm making DLC info videos about the newer DLCs, and yeah, there's daily Stellaris. So thank you for watching. If you like to join us, I'd be happy to have you there, and others of course as well. And yeah, see you in another video. Happy gaming to you.